Hello, everybody. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, I finished up a game called Gone Home. These two games are very similar, and in gameplay, not necessarily in story, but in gameplay, they're very similar. And I don't like using the word walking simulators for these games because I feel like uh, it's like because I don't feel like it does these games justice. Now, for like some like really bad horror games, yeah, I can kind of see Walking Simulator maybe kind of being quick, but these games I feel like deserve a bit more credit than that. So I like calling them just narrative-driven adventure games. I still don't know if that's right, but anyway, uh, I actually just restarted this, so Edith. What Remains of Edith Finch that you just saw disappear in back there was actually supposed to be a lot closer, but I had to restart the recording because I needed to adjust my frames. And I guess before we start this, I want to make sure graphics full window, windowed, full window, full screen. Now we're gonna do full window, and I know it's blipping in and out for you. Draw distance, ultra. Resync, we'll turn it on. Alright, let's open her up. Oh, shit. Hello? How does one... Oh,
This
that's
isn't going to
interesting.
make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Ooh. Alright, I move slow. Okay, so I have no speed up, but that's fine. I
I
don't need
lived
to
here
speed
until
up.
I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Sorry about that. I forgot that this game, like I said, I've seen somebody play this game before, and I kind of have I kind of have a hidden rule, or kind of like, oh, it's just a rule for me, really, to where,
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
yeah, where I don't like to play games
I
that I
hadn't
watch
been
other
back
people.
since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I'm gonna hang here and just let you guys know that I don't really like playing games that I've seen other people play, but I like this game so much that I'm gonna make it like one of the exceptions to the rule. Because I usually like coming into games like these with like fresh experiences. So I forgot the letters do that. That's so nice. I really like this game.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The finches. Let's head down. God, this is a beautiful landscape. Look at this.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Why did they
But now I
leave?
had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Hmm. I have no idea where to go with this. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going. I don't think... Yeah, okay, I have to cross this bridge. I am sorry. I am not.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
I like it, honestly. Like, my ideal house would be, like, a place in the woods by itself with hella good internet. Which I know doesn't exist, but still, I can dream. You see, there's two paths here. You could have gone the up way, but I went the lower way.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Big. It's a big house. Missing. Ooh.
As a child, The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do these episodes. I think I'm still gonna do the 30-minute
Now, as a
format.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Hmm.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Yeah, well. So I'm not gonna do as much talking as I normally do, probably in this one, even though I've talked a lot already, but because this has so much narrative in it, I don't really want to interrupt it.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Is that a good thing? Lots of dishes,
But
lots
instead
of
of a
books.
family, there were just memories of one.
That's kind of sad. Yeah, I forget how sad this one is, but I still really like it.
Like how
So
after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I can understand that. Although I personally love salmon, I can understand getting sick of it after a while too.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
I mean, Chinese is good, but that's I mean, you do live in the middle of nowhere. I have a similar issue with mine, and I don't live exactly in nowhere.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
uh,
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
that's an interesting way to put it.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I mean,
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
oh. I mean, that would look abnormal. Were there other people? Did everyone leave or did everyone die? I forget the story.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
It never hurts to try. Oh my god, that is so cool. You actually have to wind it yourself. I love that.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it has been a minute since I've played this game. Or I've seen somebody play this
A
game.
lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
So, I don't exactly remember how the story goes. Like, look at this. They just glued doors shut. That's insane.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. I'm trying not to miss anything. This light, no light. Oh, this just leads back to the kitchen. Back to the garage. Was there anything in the garage I missed? Because I kind of just blew past it. Let me look. Doesn't appear to be anything. The doggy door I came into.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
An older car. Looks like an older sedan, but of course it's a sedan. Like, I feel like this game, January 10th, 2010. So that's when she left. She was 11 then. 17. That would be 2018, she would have been 17. Is that when this game came out? God, it feels longer than that, honestly. But anyway, I feel like this game is a really... Look at that. I feel like this game is a really good, like, visual
After Milton
idea.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, that's not weird. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, people... This game is very visual of how, like, items and things can hold memories. And I think that's really, really cool.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That's not weird. Gregory, 1976 and 1977.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah. No, that's not a normal thing. It is an interesting thing. I'm not upset. Sven and Eddie. Eddie, 1917-2010. Sven Hostad Finch, 1915 to 1964. 1917 to 2010. He lived a life.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Aww. So, this girl's named after her grandmother. That room's unlocked.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Hey, look at this room. This is nice. This is nice. This room is open. Hello.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great Uncle Walter's room.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Look at this. Look at this place. This is awesome. You got a train. You got whale sharks and fish.
He told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I mean, there's a key and unlock doors. Fucking ooh. I never understood why people put locks on doors.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, okay. I love how you have to do all of it.
Mom had been afraid of.
It's really fun to have to do all that yourself, like the lifting and the moving the key and all that.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
I did not. Look at this.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah? Anything else I should be aware of? No?
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving. I don't know where all this is gonna lead either. This is amazing. Orca's Island Cows.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Why did your mom seal the doors?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, I should probably let you warn you that because I know about this game, there are some gruesome stuff in this game, so yeah.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, there's some disturbing stuff in this game, just so you're aware.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
I thought about it.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Aw. Oh no, don't eat Christopher. Okay, we can get out of that now. There's a lot of death in this, so if you're not extremely comfortable with that...
I kept eating and eating.
Yeah, not toothpaste. And this is like 1947 toothpaste, so this probably isn't good for you.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Uh-oh, those berries are... Yeah.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I don't know where I'm going next. Oh, over there?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Look at this. Look at this game design. I love this. But this is gonna be tragic. I'm not spoiling what happens, but this is gonna be tragic. I know it. This entire game is tragic.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Yeah, well.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ooh, look at this. Okay.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh, look at that broken ass rabbit. I'm gonna try to get an achievement here. Hang on.
I imagined his face looking
nah.
up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
I'm pretty sure that's how.
Find something bigger.
Pretty sure that's how owls eat. Something bigger.
A mama rabbit.
I'm gonna try and kite this guy. Shit. Fuck. Over this way. I'm trying to get two of these guys in one swoop. I don't think I can.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Bonk. Struggle. Look how silly this is. This fucking
I
game
rolled off
is
a cliff
amazing.
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, it's plain rules. It's plain rules. Down is up. It's inverted.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Well, what the hell? Why did I go down? Ooh, look at
I
that.
tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ooh. I believe I am an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people
no.
everywhere.
Not an octopus, just a general monster. These game mechanics are
I
awesome.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, up she rises. Can I climb up walls? I can't. Alright, let's go get Captain. See what I mean? This game's amazing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do all the episodes of this. I'm playing this game all the way through.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. Call me curious. I don't remember this, by the way. I forgot a lot about this game. I think I remember like 2 of the stories in this. Yeah.
I got closer and closer.
It's just letting me move now. It's not necessarily like stopping me to like pull myself forward.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Jesus. That is some morbid shit. Let's see if it'll explain it.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So, I'm not sure if it was obvious, but those berries she ate were poisonous. And that's why she died. Yeah.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though,
Huh.
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Weird.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
I bet.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. The room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Really?
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
So yeah. In this story, that is real, by the way. He does essentially like no, no. I want out. That is one exit. No, exit. In the story, he did actually sail his house, and you can go find it out there.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Yeah. Bonk. Well, 1937 by
When
Sven
Edie told people
Speech.
Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I mean... Hey. Gotta make things look cool.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
That's nice. Good for Edie.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Why? I mean, if it's not real... I mean, I guess the mom
Edie
doesn't
knit me
really
a new
want
pair of gloves
attention.
every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Aw. That's nice.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh.
Great-Grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Look at that. So much history. She even, like, built a little diorama of the house, or parts of the house. There's a lot to this house. Like, this house is both big and small.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, I was
It was
about
a pretty
to say.
big trace.
I could not live with this. It's not the pink. It's the fucking carpet. I can't do carpet in a bathroom. Are you standing on the toilet? I don't feel like you would need to stand on the toilet. There's a secret in the bathroom by Sven and Eddie. Come on. Let's see the
There's a secret
secret.
in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. That's clever. I like this.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's nice. I like things. I love stories like this. Look at this. Look at all that. And I can't. Yep. Fort Sam, Fort Calvin. Explore and enlist. Like one was military, one was space. Look at this. Look at all this. This is incredible. And it won't let me peer through it.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Well, I mean, when you have so many family members that die, it's kind of hard to. I'm not sure how to say this. Like, and you also have to imagine, after his brother died, he lived in this room for years. The room that they shared, years afterwards.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
That's morbid.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Huh?
I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say yeah to that. Actually, I don't think anybody should
Maybe
blame
if the wind
themselves.
Then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh, this is
But I
making
doubt
me
it.
nervous.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yeah, you see what I mean by morbid? Oh god, this is the first episode and I'm already starting to tear up from this. Like, Jesus Christ.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Ah. Why didn't they move the swing? Well, Brother Calvin, everyone.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why rope it off?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Is there anything else? I don't want to leave. Well, I mean, it was leading me towards this way. See, I'm not just backtracking for no reason, right? I still don't understand why people liked these carpeted bathrooms. I don't understand. I don't know. I thought there would be something with the window. No secrets here and there. I can't go out there. Sven and Edie Finch. Joining the great majority. Odin Finch. The mystery of death. Look at this. Okay, I think I backtracked for literally no reason. Alright, I might make the... You know what? I'm gonna keep going for 4 more minutes. I'm gonna make these episodes a little longer. Because this game, if I remember correctly, is long. Gavin Finch. I have no idea where I'm going. If I have to look up a walkthrough for this, I will be upset with myself. Oh, hang on. Oh, look at that! Ain't that some shit? Oh, pull. Push. Up. Lift. God, I also am a huge fan of secret passage stuff, so this is like really fun for me.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Yeah. I
They'd
would imagine
obviously
so.
been built for smaller hands and bellies. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
The OG house.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, that's sad. Like, a lot of child stars, and I mean this... I looked in both of those. In this one? I did. Did I look in these? I think I did. So, is Sam still alive? Or did he die too? Did the other brother die? I don't think it's ever explained. I didn't look in here, did I? Did I? No, I did. I thought there was a room I didn't look into. Oh, it might have been this one, actually. I elect the alcohol.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay, yeah.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
I would assume very hard. Barb Street. Dreadful Stories. Guest
Of all the
starring Barbara
stories people wrote
Finch.
about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll
That's
be back in a
important
sec.
for later.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for
I'm
him
gonna end it after
right
this.
on
By the way.
cue.
Right after this, I'll end it.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the
Okay,
house
like
was
that.
silent.
You have to actually... Key. That is a really cool puzzle and secret passage. That is really cool. I do like that a lot. In the fucking... Is that copyrighted?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I wanna... They're all gone. They're all gone. Fucking chair. Fucking chair. There's an achievement for this. I know there is. Yeah. Come on.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Jesus Christ, this place is fucking creepy. Come on.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your
I
scream.
love... You see that
I'm
gameplay?
not
That was
scared,
awesome.
Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. Look at that. Look at this art style. This is impressive. This is very Wolf Among Us. And you can like move around and stuff. It's not just like push.
Walter had vanished, but his
Uh-oh.
bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
I love how they use the Halloween music. This is probably gonna get copyrighted, but I don't care. I'm leaving it in. Well, I might die. Up, up. I can go up. I cannot go up. I cannot go down. So dark. Oh, out here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Nice. Now, if we can close this. Molly's room. Okay, exit there.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Well, let's go down and finish the story. I love that music. I love that they use that music. Uh-oh.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Ding dong.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw
What
what
the
kind
hell?
of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh.
With her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Aww.
But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now,
Eee.
that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Alright. Well, that definitely was something.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe. But anyway, that's gonna have to do it for this episode. These episodes are gonna be a little longer. They might not all be 50 minutes, but they'll be a decent amount of length. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.